Alright, welcome back. We finally got the name of the person who's in here dead.
I'm going in again. You know what to do.
Yeah, I'll wait here.
So finally we have a lead. How to talk to Mavis Wilcox,
They
the
have no right.
strangling
No
victim.
Right.
Hey, kid.
Ma. Oh.
I'd like to ask you.
I'm not. Who are
I.
you? No, you.
Want who?
I told the is good.
Hey.
Ma. Oh.
Please tell me this isn't another
You're
dead
not in
end
a
somehow.
door.
Look at.
I'd like to ask.
Look. I'm not. Who are?
I.
Oh, you.
Yep.
Well, You're not.
One who is.
I told the is at good.
Hey, kid.
My.
This can't be another dead end. Please, I'm begging you.
I'd like to.
Look. I'm not. Who are you?
I'm.
Where's you? You. I told the is good.
No, still not that.
Hey, kid.
Can't be the gas man, right?
Look. I'm not. Who are?
I was.
Didn't you? Yes.
That
You.
one who.
I told the old is at good. I'd like to see. That.
Fine, alright. Let's see if we can look up some papers in here or something.
Just a bunch. What do you want me to? I can't make heads or. Let's take. There's not much. Let's take a.
You know, is the name Foreman is a name, but I assumed that this was referring to the position of foreman. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot.
I have no idea.
I completely forgot to look at the mail we just got. Which of course I can't go do without going outside again.
I'm back.
You were gone?
Okay. Mavis's envelope.
There's not much in here. Just a photograph and a letter.
October 18th, 1972. Mrs. Wilcox, thank you for agreeing to speak with me the other day. As promised, I was reading that.
That's her. That's the ghost at the construction site.
So our ghost's name is Mavis Wilcox.
I'd bet the farm on it.
Can I actually look at it though? Alright, so now we've got two items. Thank you for agreeing to speak with me the other day. As promised, I am returning the photograph you lent me. All the best, J. Mitchell, the New Yorker. New York, New York. I guess we could look up J. Mitchell.
This kid doesn't look too happy to be with Mavis.
That's her. Definitely the lady at the site.
He's wearing a Columbia University sweatshirt.
Well, that's not super useful. Lots of people go to Columbia. I guess it could give me an in to talk to her, though. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go.
You know what to do.
Yeah, I'll wait here.
Go ring up Jay Mitchell and see what he's about.
They want to fight? I'll give them one.
Hey, kid.
Ma. Oh.
I'd like to.
Look. I'm. Who are?
There we go. Something new. Both of these seem terrible. I don't think talking about her husband is a good idea.
It's me. Your son.
Sam.
Yep. That's me.
Sam. Okay.
It's been so long. Look at you.
Sam
Yeah, look at me.
Wilcox.
Sorry, I was so rude. I almost didn't recognize you. Come on in, Sam. I'll make you dinner.
No, I can only stay for a minute. I have some questions I need to ask you.
Of course, Sam.
All right.
So, Mom, how's it going?
Oh, you know me, Sam. It's tough living here on my own, but I get by.
Yeah, I can see that. Listen, Mom, I need you to think very carefully. What's the last thing you remember?
What do you mean? Answering the door and seeing you, of course.
And before that?
Nothing. You know nobody comes here. Except for the grocer sometimes. And that...
That who?
Nobody.
So, Mom, how are my brothers and or sisters?
That's not funny, Sam. You know you're an only child.
Right, just checking. How's Dad, Mom?
Oh, Sam. You know that your father is dead? John Durkin died years ago.
Okay.
Sorry.
John Durkin. All right. So I'm guessing if I had said I was the father, she would have said that as well. You can't be so.
Mom, look, are you sure that you're at home?
You're so confused. Look at the door. It says...
All right, same line as we had before. Okay, let's see.
Have you been talking to a reporter from the New Yorker?
Yes, such a nice man. He came over and talked to me for a bit. I liked him. He listened to me.
What did you talk about?
Oh, this and that. Don't know why he was so interested.
Have you been talking to a...
Yeah, I like...
What did you...
Oh, don't know...
So what can you tell me about me?
You're so confusing, Sam.
Never mind. Do you know a guy named John Durkin?
Is that a joke, Sam? You know he's been dead for 10 years.
Sorry.
How can you forget? He was your father.
Slipped my mind.
Slipped your mind?
Is there another way I could have learned that information? Huh.
Do you know anything about a ghost on Roosevelt Island?
A ghost? Sam, don't be silly.
So, tell me more about yourself, Mom.
Sam, since when did you become so interested?
Just trying to get to know you better.
Well, isn't that sweet? But I honestly don't know what to tell you.
All right. Well, we've got some names to work off now, at least.
I'm going to go now, Mom. I'll come back to visit you soon.
Sure, Sam. I'll be here.
Any chance that the guy on the promenade responds to any of these names?
I'm back.
You were gone?
Let's find out. It would be very... It's weird to introduce this character and not have anything... not have any ability to do anything with them for a while, so... But apparently that continues to be the answer. Alright, back home we go, I think, then. Make some calls.
There's no entry for that. This one looks prom. Residents have nobody know.
I guess we could just... Sam Wilcox is an option. John Durkin's gonna be a dead end. That's it. Alright.
There's no list.
Or
I
not.
thought for sure that would work.
And no one else as an option. We're back to not a lot of options. Can I flip this over or anything? There's like very little detail here. I guess I could look up the New Yorker.
Yep, there's a listing for the New Yorker.
All right.
Their main office is in Midtown.
Can I call them? Yeah.
Thank you for calling the New Yorker. How can I help you?
Hello. Yes, I'm trying to reach a reporter named Mitchell.
Let's see now. Mitchell. We have a Joseph Mitchell on staff. Is that him?
I guess it's worth a try. Is he in?
Yes, he is. Hold, please.
Those are some much cleaner line reads.
He's not answering. Maybe I should go up there in person.
Okay. We can do that.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I really want to take my coat. Just bothers me going out without a coat. I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be like summer, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the cool blue tones of the night that make me think it should be cooler than it is.
Yes. Can I help you?
Are you Mr. Mitchell?
I sure am.
I'm Lauren Blackwell.
Well, do come in, Miss Blackwell.
Typewriter and all. I guess this is supposed to be like the 70s, right?
I was hoping that you could help me.
Well, I'll do what I can. What is this regarding? Are you a reporter or...
No, an independent investigator.
I see, so you're not with the police.
Would it matter if I was?
No, it wouldn't. So what can I do for you, Miss Blackwell?
So how long have you been working here?
Do you always ask such personal questions?
I'm just curious about the sort of work you do.
I write about people, Miss Blackwell.
What sort of people?
Not the famous sort. Just ordinary people, like you or me.
Ordinary people. Like me.
You
Why
find
was that
amusing?
line
Oh,
doubled?
not at all.
That was kind of weird. Okay, let's see.
Did you know Mavis Wilcox?
Miss Wilcox. Yes, I remember her. Lived uptown a ways before she died.
How did you know her?
I wanted to write a piece about her, so I met her for a spell. Interesting woman. How did you know her?
I'm looking into her death.
I see.
So what can you tell me about Mavis? I get the impression she didn't get out much.
That's an understatement. I got in touch with her through a colleague who was covering that demolition. I wondered what made a woman like that tick, so I made an appointment to meet with her.
What was she like?
A very gracious woman. Brought me in, made me a cup of tea, showed me pictures of her family. All in all, it was a pleasant way to spend an afternoon.
What happened to her?
Killed, so they say. Was found choked to death in her own apartment.
Any thoughts on who did it?
Well, they were rumors that the labor union decided to take matters into their own hands, as it were. But I doubt that. The police ruled it was some squatter or drifter or something, and left it at that.
And what do you think?
Me? I have no theory.
I doubt that.
Why did you want to write about her?
I found her fascinating. She was asked to leave. She was begged to leave. She was even offered lots of money to leave. But she kept refusing. She was too scared. I had to know why.
And what did you discover?
That, Miss Blackwell, is the eternal question. I've spoken to hundreds of people over the years. Most of them were odder than Mavis. It's impossible to decipher the whys and the hows. As time went on, I've contented myself just with the whats.
I don't know why I'm holding this back. Like, you know, I'm doing this recording. I should just say what my thoughts are. My initial thought coming in here for some reason was, oh yeah, this guy totally is the one who killed her. Which I have no basis for that, really. It's just, you know, a weird feeling.
Anything else you can tell me about Mavis?
I'm afraid I've told you everything.
So tell me about yourself, Mr. Mitchell.
I beg your pardon.
Tell me about yourself.
Yes, I heard you. I hope you didn't come here simply to interview me. I'm afraid I'd make a poor interview subject.
Not really. If you work for a major newspaper and or a major magazine, major print outlet of any kind, if you're a journalist and you spend your time interviewing strange people, that makes you an interesting person or a strange person. Both, really. Anyway.
Do you know anything about Sam, Mavis's son?
I'm afraid not. Mavis discussed her son and seemed proud of him, but I don't think they see each other. I've never met the boy myself.
You did write a letter about the photo you had. She sent you the photo, though.
Do you know anything about...
I'm afraid I've never met...
Do you know anything about John Durkin, Mavis's ex-husband?
Oh yeah, she did talk about him. Broke her heart, she said. I know they divorced very early in the marriage, and he died several years later, but I'm afraid I know nothing else.
Do you know anything?
Oh, I know, but
Have you heard these reports of saxophone music on the Roosevelt Island Promenade?
saxophone music on the promenade. I'm afraid not. I haven't been to that area since, well, in a while.
I think that's everything.
Anything else? Do you know?
I'm afraid Mavis just
Have you heard?
I haven't been.
Huh. Oh, here we go. Ask to see his article
I'd like
about
to read your
Mavis.
piece about Mavis.
I'm afraid I no longer have it.
Do you know what issue it was in? I'd like to look it up.
I never published it. I was going to, but then Mavis died, and it just seemed wrong somehow. I don't even have the rough copies anymore. I'm sorry.
That's weird. I don't know. I guess some people are like
Have you
that,
heard
but
these?
I'm afraid I haven't.
Anything else?
even in the paper era, I kept everything I wrote. Or, well, a lot of that stuff I don't know where it is now, but again, it doesn't feel like we got a lot of meaningful info here.
I think that's all for now.
All right. You have a good night now.
Huh. I guess we'll go home. What info do we... I guess we could go ask Harriet about the things we found out about Mavis. Still no new options here. We don't even have... the thing was unpublished, so we can't follow up on that at all. He wasn't super forthcoming with info. Not that we asked super good questions. This throws me. Why would you ask her to lend you a photograph of her son and then say what you said? It wasn't completely inconsistent. It wasn't an overt lie. It just seems like a strange omission.
I wish I could. Hey, Joey.
I'm all ears, sweetheart.
I guess we better get
After.
We could talk
That's
about
it for
more
now.
things with him.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Well, let's do that in a minute.